Hello there! Welcome to Getting Out of and Avoiding Stupid Guilds. My name is Tuskeh, and in this video we're going to discuss guilds, their atmosphere and practices, and really, whether or not your guild is right for you as an individual. Now, this is a big topic and I doubt I'll be able to cover everything, but this video was inspired by a conversation I stumbled upon on my server while I was leveling an alt for my big plans for Warlords of Draenor. The conversation went something like this. Someone said they were looking for a guild, and they highlighted the fact that they wanted a guild that was level 25. Someone else started complaining about the fact that guilds don't exist to be guilds anymore, that they're all about stat boosts in the form of perks, and that lower leveled guilds are hamstrung because of this. This started a debate, one that inspired me to make this video. You need to be in a good guild. Why? Because guilds are one of the most important aspects of World of Warcraft, hands down. There is nothing else in WoW more important than the people you spend time playing it with. Chances are that this will be your guild, although there may be some exceptions. I won't be discussing those here. WoW is a great game. It's designed to be. It has a great art style, it has great questing experiences, it has great PvE, great PvP, a great story, and a great many players. But none of these things will really matter when you're hundreds of hours in and you're grinding rep, going through raids, or leveling alts. It is for this reason that people are the most important part of World of Warcraft. If you play WoW for the story, you'll run out of it, fast. If you play for new adventures and new experiences, you'll run out of those pretty fast too. If you play for loot, you're not thinking clearly. Loot is not the be-all, end-all of WoW. People are. Your guild is. The players that you meet on WoW can become some of the greatest friends you could ever know. So, that makes guilds very important. The people that you're around every day will affect your enjoyment of the game. Being in a positive guild where people get along, make jokes, and have a good time will help you enjoy the game more and for longer. Being in a negative guild where people argue, where drama happens constantly, and where people are all over the place, a guild like that will make you enjoy the game less. This brings me on to the guilds themselves. There are, of course, many unique guilds out there. However, most of them will fall into certain niches. Some may cover many of these, some may not cover any. Every guild is different, but they can generally be summed up as such. Hardcore raiding guilds that dedicate a lot of time and energy towards completing the hardest content as fast as possible. These are guilds like Paragon, like Method, like Blood Legion. These are their own category because they are very rare and full of some of the best players in the world. They're very unique, and chances are you aren't in a guild like this. Raiding guilds. This particular statement nets in a lot of different guilds, from the server-first heroic guilds to the guilds that just casually raid once a week. Regardless of how much you raid or what difficulty you raid on, if you are a guild that organizes a get-together of players in order to raid the current tier, then regardless of your success rate, you are in a raiding guild. PvP guilds. These are guilds that focus on PvP. Just like raiding guilds, they cover a vast variety of formats. It could be a guild that focuses on arenas, or that focuses on rated battlegrounds. They could just do relaxed PvP battlegrounds, or even a bit of world PvP. Again, regardless of their success rate, they are PvP guilds. Social guilds. These are guilds that might not do any particular kind of content. They may dabble in PvP, they may dabble in PvE, they may raid, they may do rated battlegrounds, they may focus on roleplay from the lightest to the heaviest kind. All of these are social guilds, where the focus is on the people in them. A typical social guild may not do a lot of content, but the people within will keep themselves occupied somehow. Perk guilds. These are guilds that are run typically by a small team of players or even a single player, where the guild is level 25 and it exists solely to provide perk benefits to other players. They're often very big and people join and leave every single day. Very rarely a static guild, these kind of guilds may dabble in some content, but they will very likely not have a dedicated team for them, nor will they have a particularly strong social atmosphere due to the vast variety of people within them and how fast people join and leave. Now, which one of these is the stupid guild? Take a second to think. Did you get it? The answer is, potentially, any of them. This is something you have to keep in mind. Drama and stupid people can make for stupid guilds. It doesn't matter about the format, it doesn't matter about the size, the overall goals, or the atmosphere of the guild. Any guild can be stupid because of several things. Let's go over a few of them. A guild can be considered a stupid guild if they set goals for themselves that are insane. A guild of 3 or 4 players who aren't level capped and have never raided before want to become a hardcore raiding guild. A PvP guild's leaders want to swap from PvP to PvE and never do PvP again. A perk guild wants to start a rated battleground team with the intent of becoming the best PvPers in the game, while simultaneously keeping their guild open to anyone. These goals are insane, and they are a great big warning light saying, get out, do so. A guild can also be considered stupid if they have stupid rules. If a perk guild charges you for entry, if any guild charges you for entry, if they have a tribute system, if ranks can be bought, if the raiding team bench rules don't make any sense, if loot is handed out without any thought to new players at all, if a social guild has gear requirements for entry, stay away and get out. A guild is also stupid if the officers are stupid. Now, this is a complicated topic and judging people without knowing them is not a good idea. Don't do it. That being said, there is a difference between an officer who has a style and an officer who is incompetent. An officer that only gives one warning or no warnings at all before kicking someone may be somewhat harsh. An officer that is overly forgiving to people may be a little bit naive. A guild leader that only promotes his friends? An officer that ignores people that they don't like? Officers that frequently undercut each other's decisions because they don't communicate? Or worse, don't listen to anything you have to say? Stupid. Get out. Of course, there may be other reasons as to why these things are happening, but there is no point in getting involved in situations like this unless you're already involved in them. Get out. A guild is, again, stupid if it is full of drama. Now, drama is the big one. People can get angry about anything. It could be about loot. It could be about being on a team. It could be about what Bob said earlier in guild chat. It could be anything. I've been in role-playing guilds, and by God do they whine about anything. I've seen my fair share of drama. But, just to communicate something, every guild can have drama, even the good ones. But if the officers don't solve the drama, if they are the ones causing it, if players aren't dealt with when they cause drama and they do so again and again, if people are constantly arguing, if there's always some story or rumor about this or that, get out! Drama is not worth it. It will destroy your want to play this game. A guild is also stupid if its atmosphere is stupid. This is very similar to the drama one, but I want to make a distinction here. Smart people can cause drama. Stupid people can cause drama. But it's hard to look stupid to a smart person when you're also a smart person. And no, being stupid is not bad. Wanting to stay stupid is bad. If you're in a guild full of people like that, where the officers are dumb, the guild is dumb, everyone around you is dumb, where people are constantly ignorant and they make stupid jokes that constantly piss you off because they're ignorant and stupid, get out. It is not worth the struggle. These players will learn, eventually, but it is not your job to teach them. If you want to, then great, but it will be one of the toughest things you ever do. I'm just warning you. It's easier to get out. So those are a few examples of stupid guilds. So, when should you leave them? In my opinion, right away. Get out as soon as you can, get the ball rolling. It can be difficult, I know, because WoW is a game that inspires loyalty. Loyalty to the game, loyalty to Blizzard, and to the people you play it with. I've had to deal with some nice people who are very, very loyal being tormented by idiots. Don't be either of these people. The people that you play the game with can be anything, from complete strangers to your closest, most personal friends. But don't let that stop you. If you are in a stupid guild, you have no obligation to remain in it, whatsoever. If you have friends in that guild, people who are not stupid, then just don't lose contact with them. Chances are, if you're a smart person, your friends will be smart. and they will eventually follow you in some form. They'll realize that, oh god, this guild is stupid. That guy was right to leave. I'm gonna do the same. Maybe I can go join him in his new guild that isn't stupid. Now, you could be in a guild that could be saved. Maybe you're not entirely sure. It might be kind of on the fence. You may have some people that I've already mentioned in it, but you think that maybe it can be saved, and you'd like to stick around. Great. That's awesome. Loyalty like that can be great, but remember that stupid people are louder and have more of an effect than people that aren't stupid. A guild requires less stupid people in it than it does smart people in it for the guild to be ruined. If a stupid person is in power, then unfortunately chances are the guild is doomed. It is always better, in my opinion, to cut your losses and get out. In a few months you may have completely forgotten about it, and you'll enjoy yourself so much more. So, let's say you decide to leave a guild. What do you actually do? Well, first of all, try and find a place to go before you leave. There is nothing worse than locking on to a character and not having a guild to talk to, or even just to be in. There's something about the atmosphere of a guild that can be very comforting. So find a replacement guild if you can. Go to the forums, go to trade chat if you have to, talk to your friends. Find what type of guild you're looking for, but don't set your goals too high. Remember, gear is still a thing when applying for raiding guilds and PvP guilds. Try to poke around in several guilds, get something going, go on cross-realm runs with guilds, try to get a feel for what their atmosphere is like before you do anything. But the sooner you get the ball rolling, the sooner you'll get things sorted. All of that said, there was one crucial thing to note here. Never rage quit a guild. Don't burn your bridges if you can help it. Sometimes it is unavoidable, so try to be in a calm, clear, and level-headed mood when you decide to leave. Never just leave without saying a word. That's a great way to get followed by the guild's members in whispers, and it's so frustrating. Just quickly say, I'm moving on. Thank you for having me. Best of luck in the future. And then go on. It can suck, but saying goodbye is a good idea. People make a big deal out of leaving guilds, but don't worry about it. You are the one that pays your subscription fee. Most likely. And you have every right to find a guild that you enjoy being in. That is the most important part of this video. Enjoy being in your guild. If you don't, find another one. If you find a guild that you enjoy, then you'll enjoy World of Warcraft more. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you have any thoughts, make sure to leave a comment below and like or dislike the video. I'm always after feedback, so let me know what you think. You can contact me using the links in the description, or just leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe to catch my videos as soon as they come out. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with your guild in the World of Warcraft.